I would like to encourage you to take care of the people you see sitting next to you. These ladies and gentlemen are going to be your colleagues and co-workers in just a few short semesters. You should be highly invested in their success as you are in your own, because these people are going to be the ones taking care of your friends and family when you can't. I know that all of you worked hard individually to get to where you are today, but what is going to make this experience a unique and enjoyable one is ensuring that your classmates are doing well too. The fact remains that you do better when those around you are doing well. My friend Alex Cusa in college used to tell me all the time that if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with others. And those are the people sitting next to you. I have always believed that you should expect somewhat of a bumpy ride through life with like occasional curveballs. But it seems like 2020 was like a wild year. As you can imagine, some of what we know about infectious disease processes have been upended in this last 6 months. To a lot of people, that is a ding on science, but I believe that is what makes us who we are. We have been constantly learning and unlearning for the last few months, and I believe, as someone who is working and will continue to work during this pandemic, that this process of learning and unlearning is here to stay. I, in my opinion, think that your remaining time at NDSU has one grand purpose, which is to instill the love of learning in you, because you would need it. It is important that you do not bury your heels in the sand of time and try to resist the waves of change. Like the majestic palm tree, adapt and be flexible. So when it's all said and done, you will be standing high and tall. Change is constant, friends. Embrace it. The nature of the profession or calling we are called to is one that is somewhat predicated on the misfortunes of others. We routinely encounter people on what is typically the worst day of their lives. They find out about a terminal diagnosis or they lose their loved one. I believe that we have an outsized impact on the way these terrible situations are experienced. And as such, it is important that we remember that we have an ethical and moral responsibility to be kind to those who have been downtrodden, oppressed, and otherwise excluded by healthcare in particular and society in general. You do not have to understand to be empathetic, kind, and considerate. I am sure you will start to see as you go on in your journey that this profession is really about you. It's about the people whom you serve. We have an opportunity to mend the mistakes and injustice of the past, and I believe it is part of our sacred calling. This is especially important when caring for people who don't look like you, talk like you, believe what you believe, or pray the same way you do. Your compassion has the ability to make a traumatic experience one that is less traumatic. As I'm sure you know by now, this is a thorough nursing program, and it's important that you immerse yourself in it and learn from your professors, teachers, and peers. While you're learning, do not forget compassion and humility, as these are the things that leave a lasting impact on the people who we are called to serve. I think Spiderman's uncle said it best when he told him, "Peter, with great power comes great responsibility," or something like that. I took the liberty to ask the nurses I work with what they wish they knew when they were sitting in your seats, and I'm going to read out some of the responses. Haley says, "Straight A doesn't make a good nurse. They don't put your GPA on your badge, but you wear your attitude like a perfume all day long." Alex says, "Relax and enjoy your time." Amy said, "To take time and have fun." and you should not wish this time away. And let's make a toast that your days be short, your nights be long, your assignments be on time, and your eyebrows on flick. Thank you very much.